guessed it, it is the King's Gambit, my favorite personal opening to play. Pawn to e4, pawn e5, and then pawn to f4, giving up material. If you haven't played this before, it's definitely great for not only beginners, but those people who've been playing for a long time. After the pawn takes here on f4, usually knight to f3. This is kind of the way I play. You can play bishop here to c4 if you want to, but so many fantastic lines that I actually want to go over one of my favorites because it's also extremely aggressive, and so I'll keep it with the King's Gambit, and that is the Muzio Gambit. And so your opponent won't always play into this, but if they play pawn to g5, the typical way for King's Gambit would be to play pawn to h4, and then when they push down, you play your knight to g5, and then you look to get your bishop involved, but this pawn right here is kind of allowing for an outpost on g5. The Muzio Gambit just doesn't really care about all that. It's always trying to get more pieces involved into the action, so it plays bishop here to c4. The pawn's going to push forward, attacking this knight. White doesn't care. White's just going to castle on the king side and pretty much give up that material. So after the pawn takes, the queen takes right here, and all of a sudden if you look at the setup, the king side's kind of weakened for black. He has no pieces really involved into the action except this lowly pawn here on f4. All of a sudden from White's perspective, he's castled, he's got his queen involved, he's got his bishop involved. Things are going to be very, very difficult for black to kind of hold on to all the aggression that White has. So not only is the King's Gambit pretty fun and aggressive, but the Muzio Gambit takes it to a whole nother level.